Hey guys, it's ya boy, Cosplay here, and today I'm going to show you how I made these scales on my breastplate for Alexstrasza. So let's begin. This is actually what it looked like when it was done. The top is individual scales, whereas the bottom I used just a line of scales that I made with using my own pattern. These are the individual scales, so you can see in detail. I played around with some patterns, decided I liked that the best, just kind of went with it. So for that scale, I actually traced it over and over on itself until it was about 12 inches long, and then made my long pattern that way. So back to the breastplate. In detail, you can see that the top is individual scales, the bottom are more uniform line scales. So with the long line of scales that I used, I just made the pattern, copied and traced it onto 2mm craft foam, which you can find at any craft store. I got mine at Walmart, and started cutting and cutting. It was a lot of cutting. It took about 10 lines of scales for me to get all the scales I needed. So once I was done with that, I heated it with a heat gun and then started to put it onto the breastplate. So before I hot glued them onto the breastplate, I lined up the scales first to make sure I had them where I wanted them. I would highly recommend doing this, as it's going to save you a lot of trouble, because once you hot glue that craft foam onto the EVA foam, it's really hard to take off once it's dry. So yeah, I just made sure everything was lined up right, filled any gaps as I needed to, and just went from there. Once I got to the top of the breastplate, I started to use individual scales because it was too hard to use the lined up scales. And this is what it looked like when it was done. So yeah, as you can see, it looks pretty organic, very scaly, very dragony, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Super easy. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks, bye!